Hey everybody, welcome back to the World Wide Web and our little domain here at St. Thomas the Apostle. I'm glad you have the opportunity to take a couple of minutes out of your day or in the midst of your lockup to join us for perhaps maybe a little bit of this podcast business. Not really special about today, but there is something special about it. It happens here at St. Thomas every Monday. It's our Adoration Day. I or Sister puts the sacrament out of the old church every morning about 7 o'clock. The Lord's on the altar all day long, and before the virus thing hit, Jan was doing, or myself was doing the Rosary and the Chapel of Divine Mercy during Lent. She was doing Mary's Way to the Cross, but that's all. But the adoration thing is there. Where'd that come from? But it goes back into the Middle Ages. In the Middle Ages, the notion of the host or the host in adoration took more precedence over the celebration of Mass. Mass wasn't celebrated every day, but the churches had adoration, and it was the idea of people have the opportunity to be in the presence of the good Lord and to offer prayers and to ask for the Lord's intercession for special needs. So that's where benediction came from. But the word adoration comes from two Latin words. Adoratio means to go to pray, moving to prayer. And when I find myself in the presence of the Lord in the sacrament, what happens is, in those quiet, still moments, the Spirit of God can inspire me to lift up my mind and my heart to God in a deeper way. There's something to be said about the solitude thing. I got an email last night at 12:17 from Father Capone. I'd written to him earlier that day. He's one of the Augies to help us here on Sunday. See how you're doing. And he said to me, I'm just living in isolation here. And I wrote him back and I said, Frank, every once in a while I think we can appreciate the power of solitude. And that's what adoration does. It takes me out of the chaos of the world which is outside. And perhaps maybe for a few moments I find myself in the presence of the Lord. It doesn't matter whether I say the rosary or I say nothing, or even if I drift off a little bit, I am in the presence of the Almighty God. And my mind and heart, through the movement of God's Spirit, lifts up my heart to Him. Now you can say, well, I can't get down to church, or I don't drive, or whatever. No problem. You can actually, if you have a computer, you have one of those things, all you have to need to do is put Perpetual Adoration in your Google Drive. And some church, some place, somewhere is going to show you Perpetual Adoration. And so they're right in the comfort of your own kitchen, or in the comfort of your office or easy chair. You can hold that iPad or that computer tablet or whatever it is right in front of your eyes, and you see and behold the presence of the risen Lord. There is no greater opportunity the person has than to have their mind and their heart lifted up to God. And when that happens, the Lord gives you and me a little bit of the taste of heaven. Monday's special here. Avail yourself of the opportunity for yourself on Monday. Have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow.